Hello friends, it's Karla here today with Creative Scrapbooker magazine. Today we're going to make a set of note cards featuring this beautiful stamp set from Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz. It's called Floristry, and if you're looking for it, it is CMS 485. And it comes with this stamp block, which is very handy and in the size of that beautiful large floral. We're also going to be using some Unity dies. These are from Unity Stamp Company, and we've got some Creative Scrapbooker Super Stock, which is nice and sturdy, some Zebra Zensations colored pencils, and we've got some Archival Inks from Ranger Dilutions and Distress. We've also got some adhesive from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L, the Easy Runner, and the 3D foam squares. And here's a look at what we'll be coloring today on some Kraft Cardstock. So first we're going to stamp our Kraft Cardstock with this beautiful large floral image. I have it in my Sizzix Stamp and Stencil tool. This is great because you can use rubber stamps as well as clear, and I'm using the Ranger Archival ink, and it's the black marble from Dilutions. I stamped that a couple times, and here is a look at the fully stamped image. It has so much beautiful detail. So these Zebra Pen Zensations colored pencils are really cool. They have a little area that you can press at the top to bring, like a mechanical pencil, to bring the lead out from the bottom. They work beautifully on craft paper as well as any other paper, white paper as well, but the craft just really makes the colored pencils pop. So when I'm coloring, especially on craft paper, I like to use the white colored pencil as a highlighting tool, and this stamp set has lots of areas that are shaded and lots that are open, and so the open areas are what I'm using as my highlighted areas. So I go in with my white pencil, color very loosely in the open areas, and then take the color. So I've got a pink flower here. Take the pink and go over top of the white lightly, as well as all around on those shaded areas, coloring that in. And so when it goes over top of the white, it lightly blends. And then as I want to add more color or add a darker color to add a little bit more shading, I can just keep layering that on. And I use the darker pinky purple there over the areas that had the shaded areas detail drawn into the stamp. So it's really very easy to tell where you should shade and the areas that keep it light. And I continue to do this for the images. So I decided the colors that I wanted to use, and I'm basically using the same technique. First using the white and then going over top with the color that I want to use. And especially the lighter colors show up so beautifully on this craft paper. And then I just can go in with a darker color. And the smaller areas, as we get coloring, I only use the white and a color. But on the larger flowers, I felt like it was large enough to add a little bit more detail with a darker shade that complemented that flower. So I will just let you watch, and you can see how this beautiful floral image comes to life with the Zebra Pen Zensations colored pencils, and then we'll put the note cards together. Our beautiful floral image is completely colored in, and you can see how lovely it looks there in the light. We are going to cut that image now into 4 pieces, and each quarter is going to be a focal image on our note card. So I'm using my Sizzix trimmer and scoreboard, which trims very nicely. And then I'm going to use one of the Scallops and Rectangles nesting dies to cut out all of these panels here for our card. I've got the Obsidian Prism cardstock. It's a very nice shiny black, and I'm using the second size from that Scallops and Rectangles die. And then I have the Creative Scrapbooker Superstock cardstock. It's a really nice, heavy cardstock, and it makes really great card bases. They're nice and thick and very professional looking. So we've got our card bases cut and scored, and I actually pulled out a different set that I had showed you in the beginning. I've got the scallops and banners nesting dies for those sentiments. I love that there's all these sentiments in the Stampers Anonymous stamp set, and I'm going to use the Sizzix stamping tool again here, and the Archival ink from Ranger, and I used 4 different colors that matched the flowers that we colored in on our image, and just stamped all those images and then cut them out with that really cute stitched border die, or banner die, I guess it is. I'm going to use the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L Easy Runner. We've got holographic cardstock that's cut with the Unity Stamp Company die. Then we've got the obsidian layer that has the scallop rectangle and another stitched rectangle that fits right inside, and that's our panel of flowers that we colored. So I wanted to use a little bit of the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L 3D foam squares. I put those on the banners with the sentiments, and I'm just seeing what color matched each panel the best. And then we can just apply that banner onto the front of the card. I really like the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L foam squares. They stick very nicely. So all of our cards are done here except for some bling on the front, and we're using a little bit of Ranger Stickles, which have a bit of an iridescent glitter to them, so they're very lovely and great to add to the floral images. And the color from the Zensations colored pencils just shows right through as well. So it's just a small accent, but it just adds a little detail to the finishing touches. This would be a great set to give as a gift to a friend or a teacher gift, and wrap them up with envelopes and maybe a little gift or treat in there in the package. So this is our note cards that we created using the Stampers Anonymous Floristry set. I hope you'll check out all these products, and thank you so much for taking your time to watch today. I hope that you have been inspired and get crafty with your own set of fun products. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.